Hi guys. Today we're just going to carry on with the gradient, and you can remember how easy the last lesson was. It's just two specific things that we have to look at, if it's a horizontal line or a vertical line, because maybe we'll see in a minute's time, maybe there's something different, maybe not, but we'll see in a minute's time. Now, as usual, the method is very important. By now you should really know this method probably off by heart. So let's just go over it again quickly. Draw a sketch, remember a rough sketch, allocate which one is going to be x2 and x1 and y2 and y1. Always write down the formula. Why are we writing down a formula? So that we can substitute normal values in there. And then finally, just give a proper answer. Whatever they ask you, give it in that same manner. Good. Now, you also know by now, as in the previous lesson, what the formula is for gradient. Remember, I do not prefer that you swap them around. If you know one formula, you've got the formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is the formula that should stick in your head. So you don't need the second one. Good. Example, always the best thing. So let's start off with the horizontal line. Determine the gradient. The sketch is done. Remember, you will do your own sketch. So you'll just do a very rough line through 3. You do not need any of the other numbers. It's just a very rough sketch. Gradient, immediately, my method says write down its gradient of AB, so it's a little footnote. Gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But because I've got x and y is 2 and 1, I'm going to make this x1, y1. I'm going to make this one x2, y2. It really doesn't matter which one you pick for which one. Just remember, once you picked it, you keep to that order. So substituting means empty brackets. Don't even think, wherever you see a letter, you put an empty bracket. I'm still busy with the gradient. My footnote is underneath the line, AB. Good. y2 was 3, y1 was 3. x2 was 1, x1 was minus 2. So if I work this out, gradient of AB, 3 minus 3 is 0, 1 plus 2 is 3. It doesn't even matter what the bottom is. If there's a 0 on the top, I know that my answer is going to be 0 in the end. So the gradient of this AB is 0. Now remember what we said right in the beginning in the previous lesson. When we do gradient, we do the steepness or the slope of the line. Now, if I go up like that, the graph is going to go steeper, less steep. If I do this, the line is not steep at all. It's just horizontal. So there is, we can say, no steepness. There's no slope. So that is why the gradient in this case is just 0. So it's just a little bit funny answer, but nothing difficult on the method. The method stays just the same, which you're going to now practice on your own if you redo that. So, and after you've done that, you will see that there is a proper answer, the formula, your assignment of your coordinates, and then the answer in the end. And just remember to give the answer in a formal manner. The gradient of AB is equal to 0. Good. You see the way I did it previously, I wrote M here all the time, and I wrote the AB here all the time. So if you do that, you can just leave it at that because that was the final answer. If you did it like this way of writing, there's always different ways. You just need to write down the final answer like that. Good. Let's look at this example. It seems just as easy. I've got 2 points. It's already drawn for you. There's point A and there's point B. Gradient. I read the word gradient. My method says immediately write down gradient of AB is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If I look at my sketch, I need to know which is my x1 and x2. So I'm just going to do that. That's my point 1. x2, y2. This is my point 2. Substituting means empty brackets. All over as you go, you make empty brackets. The gradient of AB. Good. Now I'm going to fill it in. y2 was minus 5 minus 3. x2 was 4 minus 4. So if I work that out, I get minus 8 over 0. And oopsie, what do you know about a 0 underneath a line? It's not possible. You cannot ever divide by 0. It's physically impossible to take 0 and divide it into something. That's why I know this is undefined. That does not mean my slope or my gradient is now 0, it's undefined. So it's not skew at all. It's not horizontal, then we have a 0 gradient. It's vertical, and a vertical line does not have a gradient at all. I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to not wipe it out. The answer is there in formal setting, but I just want to show you, if you write it down, you write down, the gradient of AB is undefined. So please do not say the gradient is 0, because it cannot be. You just say the gradient is undefined, and that means it's not skew in any way. It's also not horizontal, which is nice and straight, 0 gradient, not skew. A vertical line is the funniest gradient, and that is just undefined. So you just say undefined. And in the future, you should, in any case, just know it. So if I look at the notes there, you should, in the future, kind of remember it. It makes it easier. If I have a horizontal line, the gradient will always be 0. If I have a vertical line, the gradient will always be undefined. And that is always true for whichever line. Vertical lines, undefined gradient; horizontal lines, 0 gradient. And that's it. Very easy. Go try them, and I'll see you next lesson. Good luck.